There's an old proverb, after a landslide, one more can be expected. Well, that may not always be the case, but it's definitely the case with this video. Now might be a good time to put those cameras down and run. Just as dangerous as driving through a closing barrier on a train. An entirely new approach to bowling. What you really don't want at times like this is for the ground to start moving under your feet. It's like the first few slices falling off a newly opened loaf of bread, only a lot more dangerous. The main thing you're gonna see in this video is a close-up of someone's fleeing feet. When a nice day at the beach turns into a scene from a disaster movie.
Oh my God!
A striking image of how small we humans are compared to mountains like this, which, by the way, has just decided to randomly shed some rocks. This is avalanche mitigation, but it really doesn't look all that different from a fully fledged avalanche. When you're standing in the worst possible place you can stand. You can almost go swimming in it, but I wouldn't recommend it.
Au nom de Jack Black.
Wait a minute, since when did landslides become tourist attractions? Could this guy possibly reverse any slower? How much more does he need before he starts to panic? An angle showing how much real-world destruction a rockfall can cause. A brown, rocky river that ceases to be not long after it was created. A quiet and tranquil scene suddenly becomes something entirely different. Watch how all the greenery suddenly disappears.
Oh, bianca.
They may want to put up a diversion sign. Once again, a group of Rockfall fans somehow managed to get there in time to record the event. These boulders aren't playing by anybody's rules. Believe it or not, this is the result of melting snow. The worst part of this? The car belongs to the guy who nudged the boulder. They were filming the cliff, and then suddenly there was significantly less cliff to film. If you drive through that, you might need a little more than a good car wash. Did anyone bring a snow shovel with them? One unfortunate person's life was demolished in front of their very eyes. Luckily, no one was in the home. And base camp is supposed to be the safest part of the climb. At first, there was only peace, but it was soon followed by catastrophe. It's extremely worrying when the road outside your window starts to move. All that stuff you're seeing, it's mostly not gonna be there in a second. This is enough to make you put your skis back in the car and head for the hills.
Wow.
And now you too can experience what a rockfall is like when you're right on top of it. The horrifying sight of an entire mountain peak disappearing from the face of the earth. This village is built on a hill, so this is not good news. This bridge is going on a long, mysterious journey. Mudslides, rockfalls, could things possibly get any worse? I'm gonna say that they're not doing this for professional safety reasons.
This is so beautiful.
There were bad storms, and then this happened just to throw a further fly into the ointment. We've seen a lot of things falling from above, so here's a bit of change. A relatively small landslide, but still enough to ruin everybody's travel plans. If you saw this rolling towards your home, then what would you do? Let us know in the comments. It's like the forest is taking a huge dusty cough. There's nothing like a nice sunny day in the... Hey, where did the daylight go? In my humble opinion, he's not running anywhere near as fast as he should be. This is quarry blasting, but given the scale, it very definitely belongs in this video. There was very little they could do except stand there and wait.
Should we run?
No, maybe if you were in base camp, you wouldn't be that happy.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We're definitely gonna be hit by...
Yeah, maybe.
And he only had 2 payments left on that excavator. It's called a death flake, and when you come across one, you just gotta get rid of it. Another small village in one incredibly precarious position. Amazingly, every car managed to avoid it, but this could have been so much worse. Luckily, there was nobody in the truck, but the owner still isn't going to be delighted about it. Somebody really needs to buy these landslide watchers a Netflix subscription. The sea batters the cliff, and the cliff batters the sea. Yes, that's right, he's preventing the possibility of rockfalls by pushing some rocks off a cliff. Aw, what a beautiful couple of waterfalls. Except they're not. Yep, you'd better turn that bike around, dude. In this scenario, the most essential piece of equipment is a fresh pair of underwear. The correct term for this is granular flow, but that doesn't make it any less terrifying. A bit further to the right, and this rockfall would have claimed more than a few properties as its victims. Imagine living in this village, leaving your house in the morning, and seeing this. It started slowly, but soon picked up speed. You wouldn't be impressed if you were the proud new owner of that house, and then this happened. And there goes a whole lot of trees. Just a skier triggering an avalanche. I bet he was popular afterwards. Yeah, it looks a lot like a waterfall, but a much more worrying sight if you're looking up at it. This cameraman appears to be slowly walking backwards, which is probably a very good idea. The driver of that excavator must really love his excavator. Rather than running away from it, he's getting back in. Unfortunately, cars don't usually come with falling boulder insurance. Wow, what a great choice of campsite. We really have to come here again next year. Around about now, you'd really be regretting buying a house on this road. This is El Capitan in Yosemite National Park, or what's left of it. No amount of expensive climbing equipment is going to help with this. The only landslide we really want to witness is a landslide of new Akimbo fans. So remember to click subscribe.